Hi Internet people, this is my second video reviewing Doctor Who Christmas specials. So taking a break from Marvel movies, but I will get back to them after Christmas. But yeah, this one is called Runaway Bride, and it's where we first meet Donna Noble. She's awesome, I love her. Obviously this one came after the end of season 2, where we, spoiler alert, we lost Rose to a parallel world, and it's very sad, and it's very emotional. And so being thrust into having another person around the Doctor who seems to be just shrill and annoying, it's hard to adjust. It's kind of jarring in a way. And so initially, when I first watched this episode years ago, I didn't like Donna. I didn't like what was happening. But obviously, rewatching it now, I definitely like it a lot, and I think it's fun and entertaining, and it's great. And the and obviously solving the mystery of how Donna mysteriously appeared in the TARDIS is solved, and it's a fun little mystery there. And yeah, the Doctor and Donna first meet in this episode, and it's great to see them together. Even if they don't get along at first, it's fun to see them interact. It's fun to see them banter and run after each other and all that craziness. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. One thing that might be a bit repetitive here from the last Christmas special, that some of the same robot Santas are used still, but obviously they're still being used as tools, but just by a different villain. So, that's different there. It's a different main villain, but still the same robot Santas used as pawns, and that's okay. That's fine. It's just, I guess, if there's any drawback here, it's that, okay, Robot Santas again, what else is new? But that's okay. It leads to a different conclusion than the last time. And obviously this time the Doctor is much more involved. He's not in a coma for a lot of the episode. He's awake now. He's fully in Doctor mode. So that's really good. So yeah, a few highlights that I thought of, just to talk about. The Doctor trying to figure out how Donna got into his TARDIS, and he heard him kind of scanning her, what's going on, and his initial, one thing I remember him saying there was even him saying that, oh, you're nothing special, you're not an alien, you're not whatever, you're not important, that just kind of breaks my heart, because I read someone's kind of analysis of that the Doctor, even when the Doctor first met Donna, he didn't think she was important. He said so, and that just added to her thinking that she isn't important, that she doesn't matter. But I think that in later episodes, when these two finally are traveling together in season 4, that he tried to build her up more. He tried to kind of make up for this moment, I think. So that it's good that he would eventually say better things to her, and he would eventually build her up instead of tearing her down. And in this moment, he's kind of raw from losing Rose, and all that kind of thing. But unfortunately, that gets better later, and he's able to connect with Donna more, and I'm glad for that. But here, obviously, he kind of doesn't for some of the episode, but that's okay. They end this episode being friends, so that that makes me happy. But yeah, I keep going with the episode. It sucks for Donna that her fiance was just using her, and he was in cahoots with the villain. You see, Donna was really sad by that. That hurts and everything. She didn't expect that, and but yeah, it was funny to see. Sorry, switching tones here. It was funny to see flashbacks of Donna and her fiance, how they met, and how she kept begging him to ask her to marry him, and all that kind of thing. It's funny. It's a fun introduction to Donna, I think. But yeah, so that's why she thought that he loved her and she loved him, and it was all gonna work out, but it doesn't, and it's sad, and so that's something that's obviously Donna's hurt by, but she eventually moves past that, I think, in season 4 when we see her again. But yeah, one thing obviously the Doctor and Donna, I love their interactions as it started here, and I love their interactions later. And how when the Doctor finally shows up and he finally is able to stop the villain, stop what's happening. That he gets the place to flood, he gets all of that to happen. And it's Donna who kind of gets him back to himself, because at that point he was so broken over losing Rose and all that went down, and he's tempted to just stay in there and drown. He's tempted to just let it all be over and all that kind of thing, but it's Donna who snaps him out of that, and I'm so grateful she did, because he needed that, and it was good. It was good, and he doesn't have to go down with the ship. He doesn't have to needlessly, die for no reason, and I'm glad that Donna was there. She was needed. He needed her. But yeah, so that's kind of my highlights from this episode. Kind of some things that I think are really good about it. By the end of the episode, like I said, the Doctor and Donna are friends, and he even asked her to come with him, and she initially declines. I forget why, but I'm glad that later she came back. I'm glad they brought her back for season 4. So yeah, that's kind of my highlights from this episode, from the second Christmas special, from The Runaway Bride. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews of Doctor Who Christmas specials. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and if you celebrate nothing, have a wonderful rest of the year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!